Hi class, so I've tried to post a few times now and I don't know, there seems to be an issue of some sort, so hopefully this works this time. But basically I'm here, I'm going to share 2015 Dodge Wisdom commercial that they had airing on during the Super Bowl. And then I'll also discuss, what I think the more powerful agent is in terms of, the spread of viral media, the process of imitation or the process of transformation per Jenkins' idea of the brand multiplier. And that was for our readings for last week. So let me show you the commercial first.
I'm 100 years old, and I want to tell the world what I have learned.
Live for now, because life is good. You make it good.
You will learn not to cheat.
There are miracles all around you.
Stay young.
Always tell the truth.
Keep your eyes open, and sometimes your mouth shut.
Don't complain.
Tell it like it is.
Don't bitch.
Hesitate, and you lose.
Put the pedal to the metal.
Live fast.
And never, ever forget where you came from.
So that was my choice for the viral video of this year. And again, I'd just like to mention, it's kind of without a doubt that the video that Jessica and Roman mentioned, I know Roman mentioned it in his previous assignment for this class. Budweiser, the Budweiser viral video that they had in the campaign that they started, it was notable and it was attracted large audiences and engaged, all kinds of publics. And a lot of people found out about it, after the Super Bowl. Of course, it was very popular when it was aired. But then the fact that people are still talking about it, towards the end of this year, just really goes to show the power that it had in terms of, how successful it was as a viral video. So in terms of my choice and trying to relate it back to the readings that we had, with regards to the Dodge Wisdom advert, I don't necessarily see transformation occurring through YouTube discussions. Like Roman, I watched Roman's viral video presentation, and when he talked about the the airplane crash, you could see all the different accounts underneath, all these different YouTube accounts and people uploading the same video. I didn't really see that with the Dodge Wisdom advert on YouTube. It was kind of just Dodge account, and that was just the one commercial showing. So, there wasn't necessarily YouTube remix, etc. But then with that being said, I still think that the power transformation is much more effective than imitation, simply because messages aren't necessarily changed. The original message still pertains, but I think that instead the media content is almost built upon, quote unquote, adding value and spreading the message and making it, relatable to different public. So then in terms of, what Grant McCracken mentions, he states that the word consumer should be replaced by the term multiplier. And, to some extent I definitely agree with him, but, the question that we must ask ourselves is why is that? Why should the term multiplier substitute consumer? And I think, the author makes a very good point in terms of, he states that the multipliers allow us to essentially ask whether or not the product, brand, innovation, whatever it is, gives the multiplier something to basically multiply. And then one thing I would like to point out is how multipliers can actively take part in expanding a brand. Again, I'm going to go back to it's not necessarily a brand, but I was going to mention Roman's post again, sorry. How people set up different accounts on YouTube and shared that video. And then in terms of the Budweiser campaign, there's numerous accounts. You type in Budweiser man and dog video, and you're going to get hundreds and hundreds of videos that come up with the same commercial under all these different accounts. So, you know, the message is multiplied